The best way to find yourself is to lose yourself in the service of others. Mahatma Gandhi. Service is important, especially in a country like ours. In Mexico, more than 29,000 children live in orphanages or shelters, and up to 5 million kids are at risk of losing their homes due to causes such as poverty, domestic violence, legal proceedings, addiction, abandonment. This means that 13 out of every 100 kids are at risk of losing their homes. It is important to give your time to help others because you're not only helping them, but yourself. And especially, we as teenagers can generate experience that will last all our lives. In this talk, I will be talking about my own experience, and I will be encouraging teenagers to do the same. However, it is not limited, and anyone is welcome to start helping others. Now you may be wondering, service to others? How or to whom? Well, have you ever wondered how you can use your passions to create a bigger impact on yourself and others? Passions. Passions are great. They are activities that make us smile, they make us laugh, they make us feel happy with ourselves, they can give us a purpose or just a good time. But at the end of the day, it is something we do voluntarily. Do you see yourself putting your passions at the service of others? Well, I do, and it is a life-changing experience. Let me tell you all about it. My parents encouraged me to look for some place to start volunteering. And I truly think it's important to give back to our communities. They have always set an example to help others, helping homeless people, kids on the street, making donations, basically anything that meant helping others. Because of that, last summer they told me that I should start volunteering at a kids' home. At first, I wasn't thrilled with the idea, but now I realize it has changed my life. I searched for several months until I found this great place to start volunteering. It is a kids' home. It was difficult because I'm a minor, and as a minor, there are many barriers that make it difficult to start volunteering. When you're a minor, you always need legal and adult permission for almost everything, making the journey to being a volunteer harder. However, I was very lucky, and I found this great kids' home that takes in girls that are taken away from their families because of abandonment, addiction, abuse. In this home, they are provided a home, opportunities, an education, and most importantly, love. The girls in this house are from 6 to 18 years old. They are the same age as me, yet I can't relate to their experience in any way. However, this service has given me the ability to realize that we are all the same. I found this organization because my aunt's aunt is the head of it, and because of that, it was fairly easy for me to get an interview and start volunteering. They gave me a list of activities that could be suitable for me, such as doing house chores, helping in the organization of the house, and helping the girls with their homework. But I did not picture myself cleaning nor organizing the house. I wanted to be with the girls. So I thought, why not teach them volleyball? Volleyball, that's my passion. I have been playing volleyball for 7 years now, and I would like to think that I will be playing for many more years in the future. When I play volleyball, all my problems go away. I feel free, happy, and powerful when playing it. It is my safe space. So, I presented a plan to be with the girls once a week and teach them physical activities through volleyball. You may be thinking that doing all of this work on top of all the activities and responsibilities we already have can be too much, but that is very far from the reality when you are using your passions to give to others. Through this experience, I have learned a lot about myself. I have learned a new aspect of empathy. I am learning how patient and creative I can be, and this experience is throwing down some of the prejudice I previously had. Because of the situations, I thought that these girls could have trouble communicating, or could be shy or upset all the time. But that is very far from their reality. At first, I didn't know how to start working with them, how to address the girls, how to approach them. So what I did to prepare myself for the first time I met them was to create a plan of activities that we could do together. I wanted to create a fun class for the girls. I also added the estimated time I was going to take on each of the activities that we could do. So, the day arrived. I entered, presented myself, and so the day. We started playing volleyball, but everything felt a little awkward. 60 minutes felt like a lifetime, and I imagine it also felt like that to them. However, as I got to know them better, I realized that it is not necessarily important to teach them something, but just being there and giving them love is more than enough. In this house, there are 6 girls. The youngest is 7 and the oldest is 11. Two of them are sisters, but I truly feel like they are all a big, happy family. They fight and love like sisters, and even though they pull each other's hair and scream at each other, they have created a bond for life. They have a family that is filled with love. Whenever we start time together, they can't wait to tell me what their week has been like. A funny anecdote, what has school been like. Maria, for example, she loves to paint. She once showed me a card she painted for her godmother. Sophia has a brother in the Boy Scouts, who once joined us in one of our sessions, and it was so fun. Whenever I tell them it's time for me to leave, they all run and hug me so I can't go. They walk me to the door and wave me goodbye. And they always ask me when I'm coming back. And even though it is always the same answer, I assure them, next week, same time, same place. As you can tell, the impact is huge when you act with passion. Think about the best teachers you have had in your life. What is the one thing they have in common? They are passionate about their subject, passionate about sharing what they love. Those are the ones we will always remember. The ones who taught us the most, the ones who leave the biggest impact in our life. So, this is what I have learned. Results are amazing and effective when you act with your passions. And even though I discovered this through my own experience, I am not the first. Have you ever heard about Michael Phelps or Paul Espinosa? Both of them multi-Olympic medalists, and they are using their passion for sports to promote sports participation in children. Mark Zuckerberg, founder of Facebook, he finances new technology startups in developing countries. Another big learning for me through this journey is that you don't have to wait to be a multi-Olympic medalist or to be as rich as Mark Zuckerberg to start helping others and create a big impact on them. Based on my experience, I think it's time to think of innovative approaches to break the barriers for teenagers to start helping others using their passions. What are your passions, and how can you implement them to help others?